time for a little celebrity dish. Let's get to it, shall we? And on this Thursday, we're joined by media personality extraordinaire Al Reynolds back here on the LZ, live from La La Land. Good to see you, Al.
Absolutely. Live from Los Angeles, Hollywood, to be exact. Glad to be here.
Yeah, I wish you could send us some of that warm weather, by the way, but I have to work on it. Keep on praying for it.
Right. Are you guys experiencing a storm? Is it raining there?
Nah, it's a little dreary. We're going to get some of the remnants, or at least southern portion of Virginia, western portion of Virginia, of Hurricane Helene in the next several days. But that's something else to discuss. In this case, we're talking all things surrounding P. Diddy. I know you heard about this, Al, and that is 50 Cent actually expected to release a new documentary surrounding P. Diddy. It's going to air on Netflix. Now, he executive produced the series under his G-Unit film and television production company. 50 tells Variety that this story is a complex narrative spanning decades, not just headlines or clips seen so far. This is going to be juicy, Al.
When I tell you juicy, this is going to be beyond juicy. Listen, this is definitely a bold move, considering that the two of them have had a long history of rivalry. And 50's knack, you know he has a knack, guy, for always pushing boundaries. Now, 50 is known for not just telling stories, but he's also known for exposing deeper layers of his subject. And see, that's what's going to make this good. And with Diddy's current, serious allegation, facing these serious allegations, this project is set to stir up some real controversy. But I came here today to give you the real tea. Now, see, the real tea is, can he do it subjectively? Now, remember, Diddy stole 50 Cent's baby mama from him. And she's also a part of these sex trafficking and prostitution allegations because she too participated in the freak-offs for Diddy, allegedly. Now, I have a source very close to me that says that it's not allegedly, but right now we're going to use allegedly so no one at Fox 5 will be in harm of any liability. So the question here is, even though 50 Cent is known to do a great job, right? Because he did an awesome job with Power. He's proven his success also on television with BMF. He tackles very high-level, high-profile celebrities that he doesn't really care. The question here is, can he do it subjectively? Because he's got a beef against Diddy, and he also, his baby mama is with Diddy. So I don't know. All I know is that he definitely is setting the stage for a compelling, I think it's going to be an explosive series, and I can't wait to watch it. What about you?
Yeah, no, so a couple of things. I got baby mama out of that. I got Diddy, I got 50, and I got allegedly in keeping my job here at Fox 5. That's the one thing that matters.
That's the whole thing we're worried about. Well, you know, the funny part is this is definitely part legacy. Both of them are legacy icons in hip-hop. So it's part legacy, part scandal, and part mystery. And that's the part that I'm going to tune into. I want to know about the mystery, but I hope he can keep it subjective and level-headed and not too, salacious and nasty unnecessarily.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Hey, speaking of mystery, there's no mystery that Cardi B and her soon-to-be ex-hubby Offset apparently beefing in a major way. Yeah, let me talk about it. In this case, it looks like it's getting real messy here, Al. Cardi was on Instagram Live when her estranged hubby hopped in the comments and accused her of sleeping with other men while she was pregnant with their child. Ouch! Cardi appeared to confess a short time later, tweeting on X, quote, "and did." Now, during her IG Live, Cardi shared her long list of grievances with Offset, including the double standards, accusing him of cheating, but being upset when she has decided to move on. Talk about messy, Al.
And on this Thursday morning, there's nothing like a little bit of, well, for me, morning, you afternoon, nothing like a little bit of mess. Now, listen, their relationship has been on a roller coaster from the start. It's been filled with public breakups, then reconciliations, and drama that always managed to captivate our fans. However, I got to tell you, guys, this latest chapter feels different to me. It's messier, it's more public, and I think this could be a signal of the final straw for their tumultuous marriage, because Who accuses your ex-wife of sleeping around and infidelity while pregnant? I don't know. I just wanted to go take a shower after hearing that. Now, we know that Cardi B did file for a divorce back in 2020. They reconciled then again in 2023. We saw the same thing. And, you know, Offset is not laying down on this. She's always been transparent. She's always been, you know, shared her personal issues, especially in real time and on social media, which makes us feel like we love and know her and are there with her experiencing it. But I'm going to tell you right now, Guy, if the fans or anyone else is like me, I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
I'm fatigued with this back and forth. Guys, either be together or not. But right now, it's going to start hurting your image. And it's also going to turn a lot of your fans off. Get it together, you two, because I'm a sucker for black love. I love two powerful people coming together and doing great things. But I don't like that when it's over, it's over. Go your separate ways and be nice and let's move forward. And that's what I'm expecting out of this couple, because if not, all of us are going to experience fatigue with this relationship, and we may turn our backs.
Yeah, hold on one second. I'm just so tired of hearing about it. Not from you, but the story itself, Al. I'm with you. And quite honestly, keep your personal business, you know, within the home. Nobody wants to air their dirty laundry. Although we really like to talk about it.
We really do. But this is a tipping point. Like, we how many times can we talk about this breakup? This is a tipping point that leads to their permanent split. Just go your separate ways. Be nice to each other. Raise your kids. Get beautiful kids. Those kids are beautiful kids together. But stop talking about this.
All right, let's move on to Ellen DeGeneres. Of course, she is getting candid about cancel culture. Remember that?
To an end. And it also unveiled to us that she's not the type of brand that she actually has been marketing to us for over 2 decades. So for me, this was kind of like her recovery. This is her coming clean and saying, listen, I'm not perfect. And in the process of not being perfect, I thought selling being kind was good, but knowing that it was not always true, I'm tired. I think she's tired of pretending to be something she's not. And she's finally standing up, and she's talking about the cost that had on her and her career, as well as her image. So she's getting back on that stage to be vulnerable. She's getting back on that stage to kind of be honest. She did apologize when all this went down. But in my personal opinion, it's yet to be seen if the audience or Hollywood is going to accept her back. This is a juicy one. I do hope her the best, because she's very entertaining and very good at what she does, but I think there's a lesson here. You can't be something that you're not. I think if you want to grow and have longevity across your career forever until your demise, then I think you have to walk in your truth and be the person that you were built to be in this world.
One thing's for sure, she is definitely now keeping it real, and we're seeing her do that in this new Netflix special. Hey, we're going to wrap up with this, Al, and that is actress and model Zendaya now opening up about her challenges with fame. Probably something you have to deal with as well. It's hard being famous. In this case, at a recent screening event for Dune Part 2, the young star expressed uncertainty about whether or not she's cut out for the pressure of being a celebrity. Go figure. The 28-year-old says, quote, I don't necessarily know if I want or can handle all of that, and I don't know if that's for me. What do you think about that?
I love her. I love her. I love her. I could not get enough of this young woman. She just seems so mature behind her ages. Her openness about her struggles with fame resonates with so many people because it highlights the reality of celebrity life that often gets unlooked. Listen, in a world where stars are idolized, her candid reflection reveals, I say, the emotional weight that comes with it. You know, you're constantly in the public eye. And listen, she's only 28. So to me, this vulnerability, it humanizes her. It makes her more relatable despite her stardom, and that's why everybody loves her. And let me tell you what tops it off, which puts the icing on the cake. She's doing it at the height of her career. She just came off a pivotal movie, The Dune Part 2, Euphoria, and she's still stepping in this space of vulnerability and saying, hey guys, this is a lot for me. And I want to be transparent and real. And this is why this woman woman has crossed over from being just a national star to being an international star. Love her, love her, love her. Have nothing bad to say about this young lady, and only wish her many, many, many more blessings.
Yeah, I'm going to add one more, love her, because that goes for me as well. But you didn't answer the question, Al. How do you handle all this fame?
Yeah, look, for me, I just want people to book me to work.
Well, that should never be a problem when it comes to the infamous and now famous Al Reynolds. Once again, joining us right here on the Live Zone. I appreciate you, sir. Go out and enjoy that weather back in L.A.
Thank you. Always good, and thank you for the support.
No doubt. All right, guys, we'll take a quick break. On the flip side of that break, our own Kevin McCarthy got to sit down with some of the cast from Love is Blind. It's, let's just say you talk about Juicy.